Jagged Little Pill was the most nominated show of this past season's Tony Awards, featuring incredible performances and songs of Alanis Morissette. It's a special show that meant a lot of things to a lot of people, and even though its run was just cut short by COVID, the musical has helped launch careers, and that's why Morgan Dudley is this week's fresh face.
Hi, my name is Morgan Dudley, and I play Frankie Healy in Jagged Little Pill on Broadway. I am from a place called Hiram, Georgia, and it's a pretty small town. It's rural. Moving to somewhere like New York has been really interesting because there's so many people that you can't really engage with strangers like it is in the South, where you kind of just say hey to everybody in the town. The thing that wows me about being here is, one, all of the visual stimulation. There's so much happening in the city. It's alive and on all the time, but also how you can really be whoever you want to be here. It's not just a saying or a stereotype, like that's really how it is here. My first time that I can remember being on stage was when I was in 2nd grade, and we had a chorus concert, and I got to sing about how to build a paper airplane, and I was like so confident. I was like, ooh, like I like it here. I like people watching me. The moment that I decided I wanted to do theater professionally was my 11th grade year when I did The Wiz and I got to play Glinda. It was my favorite thing ever. And it was also like the moment that I realized I can make this a career. I found out that I got this part while I was at work, and I worked at Barnes & Noble previously. I had actually told my manager about the audition, just because I wanted him to know, just in case like I did have to drop work because I loved my job. I didn't want them to think that I was just blowing them off. He told everyone in the store, so they all knew about the audition before I'd even gotten a call back. So I was like, oh my gosh, like if I don't get this is gonna be so embarrassing because everyone was constantly asking. And I was in the freezer pulling cheesecakes because I worked in the cafe, and I get a call from my manager. She goes, "You're going on Broadway." I started screaming. My coworkers heard me from the front, and they turned around and like ran back there. And I was like, y'all, I got it. And that was my last day. The way it feels making my Broadway debut in Jagged Little Pill is surreal. It feels like a big responsibility to bring it to life and to really make sure that all of the messages that we're trying to get out. There's so many important things that the show has to say. It's such an honor, and it's so crazy that I get to be a part of it. Sometimes it just hits me out of nowhere, but it's amazing. Opening night was absolutely amazing. The energy was so good from the audience and from us, just because like we were so excited to be back. And so like I just felt it all. And I remember like I wasn't emotional yet because it was still surreal. But about a week later, whenever we'd first finished our 8-show week, I remember just crying on stage because I was like, this is my dream.